Welcome to ADHD Whiskey. My name is Matt, and today is 1 Ounce Wednesday. On 1 Ounce Wednesday, I take a sample out of these boxes behind me. It's totally blind. I have no idea what it is. I pour it in a glass, I swirl it, I nose it, I taste it, and then I review it and score its ass. If you're ready for 1 Ounce Wednesday, then so am I. Let's break into it. Spinning the Lazy Susan. Spinning the laziest of Susans of samples behind me, and I grab one, I pull it out, I open it, I say, America, unless it's from a different country, in which case, different country. Then I grab a glass, and I pour it in. Then I hide the sample bottle behind me, and we get into it. Got a little on my hand. All right. Ooh, this whiskey is dark. This whiskey is very dark looking. I would say that on a scale of 0 to 10, 0 being like unaged whiskey and 10 being extra aged, super dark friggin' whiskey, this is probably about a 7. 6.5 or 7. There appears to be what some particulologists would consider to be particulates particulating in this whiskey. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, let me show you. Hallelujah, thank the good Lord above for a brand new camera, brand new lens, and brand new friggin' autofocus, because I can finally show you the particulates that may be particulating in such whiskeys as this one. There appear to be floaters in there. Do you see any floaters? Any floaters in there? I don't know if you saw floaters in there, but I definitely do. There seems to be some definite suspended particulates. They're definitely in there. They're definitely in there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's first give it a smell to try to determine what type of whiskey it is. Bourbon, old, dusty. Wow, this smells dusty. This is definitely a dusty bourbon, something from yesteryear, something from possibly the 50s or 60s or 70s or 80s maybe. Wow. There's a little bit of strawberry cream savor on the nose, a little bit of orange circus peanut, a little bit of lemon pledge dusting stuff that you dust stuff with, like if you have wooden stuff in your home that you dust, like the pledge dusting stuff. Yeah. A little bit of orange sherbet. This smells remarkable. It's always so hard to guess whiskeys that are from not my generation, whiskeys that are from a previous time period, from a different era, a different dimension. No, different decade. There we go, that's the right word. A different decade. Ooh, a little bit of banana bread. Whatever this is smells so freaking good. Look at it. That looks so good. It looks so good. The legs are extra thick and running down the glass so nicely. If I'm correct, and this is a bourbon from a while back, then I would assume that the particulates particulating in this whiskey that are just suspended are either those suspended particulates. They look like friggin' hairs. They look like hairs. What on earth is that? Like, there's so much stuff in there. I wish I had a microscope. Hold on a second. I'm back. I got the old binocs from the Lamborghini. Focus. 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 It's not focusing. It's too close. It's too close. They're not working. All right. Binoculars are not portable microscopes. That did not help at all. That was a waste of time. I'm sorry about that. Anyway, I'm a little concerned with what is floating in here, but like the good Lord always said, down the hatch in the strawberry patch, you fat batch. Here we go. Oh! If I die, I need to figure out who that's from right away, because that might kill me. Oh! Fuck. God. Oh! That smells so good, and it tastes so bad. That came from a decanter. That came from a lead decanter. Oh God. I'm super sorry, God, for drinking whatever that was. I should have known by the particulates. Oh, at first it tasted good, and then it tasted real inside of a ceramic decanter. No. I think that whatever that was probably really good back when it was supposed to be good, but now it's not good. Oh man, I'm not tasting it again. There's no way I'm tasting it again, because that kind of scares me. That tastes like the container of which it was in and not what the liquid was supposed to be. I feel like it absorbed some hard metals. Son of a bitch. The nose was remarkable. I give the nose an 8.5. The nose receives an 8.5. Unfortunately, the palate, something happened to it. It went bad. It's past its expiration date. It kind of tastes like it was sitting next to mothballs and cat litter inside of a closet for like 40 years. I can't score the palate because the palate is broken. Something's wrong with the whiskey. Something's not good with the whiskey. The whiskey done went bad. The whiskey went bad. If that sip kills me, then this is who I have to blame. What was I drinking? Today we were drinking, oh shit. Thrasher has been bothering me to taste this for a while, and I told him that it will eventually get drank. I will eventually pull it out of the box, and it happened today. Today we were drinking, I'm sorry man, oh boy. Old Rip Van Winkle Bicentennial Decanter. 7 years old, 86 proof, Stitzelweller distilled in 1968, bottled in 1975. The problem with decanter whiskey, which I always consider to be decanning whiskey because why be negative about it, is sometimes it takes on the flavor of the decanter, of the ceramic or lead decanter. And some studies have shown that it actually takes on lead from the decanter, which unfortunately is not great for your health. The smell of that whiskey was tremendous, but the taste of that whiskey is like not something you should drink. Dude, Thrasher, thank you so much for sending this, because Old Rip Van Winkle Bicentennial Decanter, 7-year-old, 86 proof from 1968. Good grief. I need to talk to you to find out what you thought about it, because I will not be drinking any more of that. I will be pouring it back. Pouring it back. Pouring it back. Pouring it back. If it doesn't kill me, then I'll let my kids drink it in 50 years. Sometimes what you expect to be really good turns out to be the opposite, like sex with me. Well, that's gonna do it for 1 Ounce Wednesday. I'm super sorry, Thrasher, that I did not enjoy that extra old super special pour, but I was just being honest. And I hope to God you and your friends have not drank much more of that. Because if you have, then maybe you should stop before you get dead with the lead. If you enjoyed this video, or if you've watched more than one of these sons of bitches, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. It really helps out the channel, and it's just a nice thing to do. And I know you're a nice person, so I know you'll hit subscribe. Hit the thumbs up, leave a comment below. Have you ever had an extra old whiskey that you thought was going to be tremendous, but turned out to be heavy leaded? My name is Matt, this is ADHD Whiskey, and like I always say, keep your head in the clouds, but your mind on getting a magnifying glass, because you never know when you're going to want to zoom in on something in real life. If this were a phone, I would have been able to like just pinch and zoom into the particulates, but unfortunately this isn't a digital glass, and the whiskey's ass wasn't digital neither. So I couldn't digitally zoom, I had to bust out the optics, right? And the optics I had were not meant for tonight. The optics I had were meant to stare across, you know, into a neighboring hotel's windows. So it looks like I'm gonna have to get a magnifying glass or some sort of microscope, because next time I run across a whiskey, if I survive this one, that has that many particulates floating in it, I'm gonna wanna zoom in on those buggers first. Those might have been amoebas.